G'day and welcome everyone. EmrickXV here, and what have we got here? Are you breaking my crop, sir? Sea pickles, slime balls, daisies, lily pads, brain coral. Meh, you're pretty dull, to be fair. Yeah, what's going on there? Why are my crops broken? Anyway, g'day and welcome everyone. EmrickXV here, and welcome to another episode on the actual playthrough series. So, where are they? So yeah, that's right. We are down to 2 iron ingots. That is it. The things you do for chooks. But, little pressure plate, and look, we've got some eggs. Awesome, beautiful. Hello cows, how are we today? Good? Sensational, very good. I should bring a chest over here with some hay for them so that I can feed them. But anyway, we've got everything tucked away in the house at the moment. So we've got a big episode today. It's come to the attention that we definitely need to sort out some finances because 2 iron ingots really isn't going to cut it, is it? So I think today we have to go for a bit of a mining shift. So we're going to get the diamond pick. We are going to get ourselves some obsidian. We need 4. 2 diamonds. And yeah, well, unfortunately we need a bit of leather because we're going to make ourselves got some wheat in here, awesome. We're going to make ourselves an enchantment table before we go on a mining shift. So, I mean, it is a working farm, so we are breeding up these cows to use them, and cows give you leather. So, obviously, just going to feed them up and get a few more little babies going. But obviously, if you don't like seeing this, just quickly look away now. Oh, first go, sensational. I only had to put 1 down. But that's alright, we got what we needed. Excellent. And look at our sheep going bananas. You guys need some food? We'll get a few more sheep going. Is that it? Oh, yeah, we got 1 more there. Awesome. Might as well leave that down in here for now. And we'll get the smoker in. Probably don't need that right now, so we'll put the meat in there ready to go for a bit later. Okay, so obsidian, leather. Last thing we need is some paper. Might as well go down to the pond and we'll pick up the sugarcane. Now, I had a little bit of a game that I wanted to play today. So I am going to go for a mining shift. At this stage, I'm thinking half an hour is about all my pick's going to be able to do. And I want you to tell me how much lapis lazuli I am going to mine up in this mining session. Obviously, I hope that there's going to be more than just lapis lazuli, but obviously we do need lapis to do enchantments, and yeah, it's a pretty cool little resource to be able to have a bit of a muck around with. So we've got diamonds, and we are full on enchanters. Now it's a barn, but realistically, we're just going to put the old enchantment table down there. Oh, look at that. Not me. Don't look at me. Look at the enchantment table. Very funky. Very funky indeed. I love how it follows you around. Yeah. I'm over here. Awesome. Okay, so we actually do need some lapis, don't we, to be able to do an enchant. So let's take that. And obviously it's not going to be, we are level 29, but we're not going to get level 29 enchants because we don't have any bookshelves yet. But we do have unbreaking and efficiency. It would seem silly to take the level 7 unbreaking when we can get an unbreaking here. It is better than nothing. So let's get it going. Oh, we got efficiency on it as well. Sensational. And the enchanter. Advancement. Awesome. Okay. So we have got most of the stuff we need. Except, considering we are going down, where have I put all my food? Where have I put my food? I'm going to have to get this sorted out. We've got potatoes. We've got sweet berries. We've got sugarcane. We've got sugarcane there. Cool. Look at these pumpkins coming along. How cool. Right. So, without further ado, let's go down back into the mines and let's get a mining session on. So, I want to welcome you guys to the Toolchest. To start with, it's just going to be a bit of fun. It is going to be an episode where I'm just going to be picking up resources for the most part. And at this stage, our number one priority is getting ourselves some more resources. So we've got some food, got some iron there to help us out. Torches, a little bit of coal, crafting table. All good. Potato, probably don't need that. Let's go put that away. And let's go down to the mines. So we have got some aesthetics to do around the house and what have you. But you know what? That can wait because we definitely need to spend some time getting a cave collapse. No, so we definitely have to spend some time looking for resources. So let's go back down to the first mine, which I believe is this direction. Yes? No? Yes. It is this direction. Better be a little bit careful because we had creepers creeping around on us last time. But no, it's not that direction. It's up here. Here we go. So, a little mine shaft down. So I think we better put on the old shield just for this little first bit. But yeah, we are going to branch mine. We're not going to strip mine today. So I've got a little bit of an idea. So the time lapse might look a little bit different. But let me know what you think about it. So as I say, this is going to be, we've got a stack of resources down here already. But this is going to be a half-hour mining shift. And I want to know how much lapis we are going to find in this mining shift. So this branch mine here goes 5 blocks. So because I dig in 5 blocks normally. So I think that's the amount of blocks that you clear out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can't reach it anymore. So by rights, I probably should start the next strip mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically here, right on this edge here, because what's going to happen is I'm going to dig into here, and I'm basically going to poke a hole through to the branch mine on the other side. Not ideal. Realistically, you do want a block in between it, but you know what? It's not going to really hurt. So let me just fire up the old timer. 30 minutes. Lapis lazuli. Let me know how much I'm going to get. Okay, 30 minutes done and dusted. The magic number, 28 lapis lazuli. Didn't think we were going to get any there for a minute, so I wonder who is going to be the closest. Would have expected a little bit more than that, but you know what, it's not too bad. We've got a stack of redstone, the 3 diamonds. I should really put the diamond shovel in there because I made the diamond shovel while I was down here. And yeah, bit of coal. Obviously we've got some coal in here for the iron as well, and we've got close to a stack of iron in that little half an hour mining shift. So yeah, not too bad for sort of half an hour. We've started a branch mine down here and here, and basically just swung out as far as we could, and then basically about 3 or 4 chunks that way. And yeah, basically I just missed this last little bit, so I'll just do this on camera while you're with me, see if we can find anything else interesting. As you can see, the iron is super hard to see at the back of these. Oh, looks like gold there as well. Yeah, I just constantly miss ore, I think. Oh, it's a good little tunnel, isn't it? We've got some redstone. We had some gold back there, I'm pretty certain. And yeah, it was a bit of dirt down there. Now you would have seen in that time lapse that I tend to stop at gravel and dirt. Now the reason I do that is purely based on my own personal experience, and that's uncovering things like diamonds and lots of materials around soft media, so the gravels, the dirt, that sort of thing. Not to mention the fact that using the shovel on these things is much quicker than even the pickaxes. Now obviously this is still relatively early game, so normally I would start digging at that dirt and dig it right out. I won't do it right now. I might put that on another mining shift just to finish off a few bits and pieces here. And it looks like I'm coming into the other dig out there, to be honest, because you can sort of see. Looks like I've come to a bit of an intersection, but we should have one or two more little poke holes to have a little bit of a look at, just to see if we've missed anything. Definitely opening up there. And yeah, it's basically just this opening one. We'll just tuck one in here. Oh, there you go, a little bit of iron. Glad I sort of looked at that. And that will pretty well bring us up to a stack of iron, which is pretty cool actually. The fact that we've been able to pick up that much iron, because that's going to really help me with my next little contract. Because yeah, I've got a few bits and pieces that I need to get done. But let's just get that coal finished off. Have a look at this little kitty here. It's actually looking pretty healthy. And obviously we've now got a full chest of soft gravel, dirt and cobblestone, which we'll obviously take up as much as we can. It's always handy to have a little bit of a look around these lava pools as well for resources, but I'm pretty sure I did have a little bit of a look at that last time I was down here. Anyway, what have we got? We got 8 there. Let's get that all smelted up, and we'll go from there. While that's happening, I might as well just go and knock out that little bit of dirt, just while those final 8 are smelting away. Oh, and I forgot this. Straight past the gold. Gold's going to be pretty useful, hopefully. The veins are very cool looking, I have to admit. Very much looks like it's supposed to be there, sort of thing. Gotta be a little bit careful around soft stuff, particularly if we do come across lava pools and stuff like that. You can sometimes get yourself a little bit caught out. You do fill your pockets up an awful lot with dirt and that sort of stuff, but I do feel like it is worth exploring. So we haven't got any diamonds in this, but we have found some redstone and coal by the looks of this. And this is bedrock. This green block here, I'm pretty certain this is the bedrock colour, which is pretty cool, I thought. Just finish off this little bit of dirt before pulling those resources. just on the off chance there's any shiny rocks hidden away. It's a big vein of dirt. Surely we might find something of more value than coal and redstone. I think that was a bit of iron there. Iron, nice. One piece of redstone, really? No, there's a little bit more. Very nice, and coal's always handy. Particularly early game. And definitely more so when you're looking for resources. The old metal shovels, the iron shovels and that sort of stuff do knock out the dirt and the gravel a bit quicker than obviously the picks do. So well worth maybe doing some experimentation with knocking out those soft gravels, particularly down here at sort of Y12. So that should basically be all the bits and pieces that we needed. So let's get back up to the surface. Let's drop off some of our gear. And we've got a little bit more ore there to smelt, but we'll do that when we get back up to the surface. But what have we got? Let's just empty the pockets, and we'll pick all our good resources up. And is that completely full? Andesite. May as well get this completely full down here. Granite. Got diorite there. We got any diorite there? I think that smooth stone could be useful for crafting when we get back to the surface. That'll do. So let's take a bit of this stuff up to the surface. Oh, and the flint. The flint's pretty useful. Definitely for us to get into the end anyway. And we'll take a stack of andesite up. Awesome. So there we go. Mining shift completed. As we go back up to the surface here, we will we'll discuss what we learned in the last episode. So during the chat of the premiere, I've had numerous recommendations to build a windmill. And I've also had some pretty decent feedback about potentially doing some streaming from the actual playthrough series. Obviously, until we've got all our equipment set up, just quickly put this on because I can hear a skeleton around, and of course it's night time. But yeah, as I sort of say, I had some really nice feedback on the last video, in the sense that, there you are. Oh. Unfair to you. Thank you very much. Get anything good? Bones? Nothing? You got nothing for me. Never mind. So, yeah, some really, really nice feedback. So thank you very much for letting me know what your thoughts are about this series. Well, listen, must step up. And yeah, so we've had multiple people talk about wanting to see a windmill. Now, I'll have to have a look at that, because I think we might have to do a little bit of Hey, how did you get out? Are you one of my chooks in my house? Interesting. I'm a bit worried to try and get that chook back in if they have jumped out. I hope they haven't jumped out. Can't see how they would have jumped out. We have got plenty of chooks in there at the moment, so I think they can just a few of them can just roam around the farm. So yeah, I've got to have a little bit of a look and put an approval into the Forestry Commission to remove some more of these trees, to have a look at what we've got, in the sense of whether or not we've got the space to to do the clearing. But obviously, yeah, I'll wait to hear back from them to see if we can go ahead with some clearing around the farm. And obviously, we'll let you know the moment that I've got any sort of feedback back. So I'm going to have to start really considering some storage scenarios here. So we've got a little bit of a tricky chest down here where we can probably don't need to keep redstone, it's not that important. We've got 5 diamonds now. That's pretty cool. What else do we need to chuck in here? Probably nothing else there at this stage. But let's just make up some more coal blocks. And I'll get this inventory all sorted out. And we'll talk about what we're going to do next. Okay, so inventory all sorted out. We've got plenty of chooks now. So I think we'll just leave them to their own devices for a little bit of time. Definitely had another comment in the last video about maybe setting up a bit of redstone to fire off a dispenser, so any excess eggs can potentially be fired off into a dispenser. I'll have to work out what I can do about that and where I place it, whether or not we dispense it so we get more chooks in the chook run, or we just let chooks sort of start free ranging around the farm here. But we should have the last of our gold ingots done. And what I have decided to do is just make up this diamond axe, because the Forestry Commission has apparently put out expressions of interest to clear land for agriculture. So, that being said, I think we can start pulling down a stack more trees to basically get us covered for some good general resources at the moment. So what we will do is we're going to do a little bit more enchanting. We're going to get ourselves a set of shears. I don't believe we've got any shears left at the moment. No, all used up. And yeah, a little bit of lapis to get us another enchantment. So let's see what this axe can give us. Efficiency or efficiency. Yeah. So again, same sort of scenario. Do I spend 3 lapis on this efficiency or 1 lapis on that efficiency? I think we'll go the first one. Yeah, just efficiency. That's okay. Hopefully it will give us a little bit of speed chopping down these next trees. And hopefully once we've chopped down those trees, it'll give us just a little bit more of an idea of where we can potentially put a windmill. Because as the Forestry Commission have said, they need a lot of wood resources for another capital works project. So I'm going to start clearing some of my land so I can increase my fields and obviously my food intake, because I think that'll be a really good idea. And while I think about it, while we are here, we may as well just get our cows breeded up again, because we are going to need plenty of cows to get our enchantment set up, sorted out. And we're also going to need somewhere for the enchantment table. So I'm not sure what to do with that one. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about, you know, an idea around the enchantment setup. Whether or not we obviously dig up a cave, or maybe just have some sort of little shack hidden off somewhere in the woods or something like that, where we go and enchant our gear like a bit of a witch or something like that. I don't know. Maybe let me know what you have done with enchantments in the past. Now, I did say I think we've got a log up here somewhere, so let's get started with this one first. As we'll use some shears so we can get a bit of a feel for what we've got. Ah, there they are. Last episode I noticed that this tree was hanging up there, so clearly I missed a few logs in that tree because they are a little bit tricky to see. Okay, so my first thought was a windmill across the far side of the pond here. I'm just going to take a couple of screenshots, and what have we got in our inventory right now? We've got 37 spruce logs. So I've got a diamond efficiency 1. We're going to go wood chopping for 15 minutes, and yeah, I wonder how many logs that's going to yield. Maybe we call this the log off. Give me a number. How many logs am I going to knock down with an efficiency 1 diamond axe in 15 minutes? Drop those logs off there because I don't need them right now, and then we should be able to see how many we get. Let's start. Okay, so the wood chopping has been rudely interrupted. We have got ourselves a pillager patrol out there. Now, what do we do about this? I think we better kit up and go take them out, don't you think? There's a captain there as well. We might get a cool gunner. See him just... Oh. Did see them just through the trees. Where'd they go? There they are. Well, they're creepy looking things, aren't they? I don't have a bow and arrow yet, but maybe I can get a crossbow. Could be good fun. Sorted. Oh, but I have got voluntary exile now. Where's the other one? Oh. Well, it could be in a bit of strife here. All gone? Hopefully they're all gone. So yes, voluntary exile. I better not go to the village because I'll start a raid in that sense. So, just found this little pool over here and I was picking up a few bits and pieces and thought, oh, this looks quite nice. We could actually tie this pool in with our other pool on the other side of this hill potentially. But this is a great little outlook. It's nice and high, and yeah, I just thought it had a pretty cool sort of outlook on it. And we've cleared a fair few trees now. There's still a couple more which we probably need to do. Definitely a few down here which are a bit bodgy. So we'll see if we can clear some of these out. And then hopefully, got some sort of issue with the audio. I wonder if that's because I'm under voluntary access. I'll be right back. Not sure if that's fixed it. It's definitely gone quieter. Whether or not that has got anything to do with the fact that I am in voluntary exile at the moment. But you know what? We'll just go and get that lifted now. We've got the cows to be able to help us out with that. And we just need another bucket. See if that's what has caused the sound difference. Weird. Everything else is good. Very strange. But might as well keep a bucket of milk with us. Whether or not we just keep that in our inventory, we'll go from there. Oh my word. Chooks everywhere. This must be filling up now. Yeah, fair bit. Anyway, let's clear out some of this wheat, and we will breed our cows up again, I think. So let's just clear out this, and we'll just wait for some of those leaves to dissipate so we can have a look at where we're at. We've dealt with a pillager patrol, which is a bit of fun, and yeah, basically got ourselves a banner, and I wonder where we should put that banner. We should probably find somewhere pretty cool to put that banner. I think should be a bit of fun. Lost a crop there, but that's okay. Cool. Stacks of seed in here now, and a bit of wheat. Back over to the cows. We'll keep them breeding up, just so that we've got good source of that coming in. We'll leave the sheep for now because it's really just the cows that we need for the leather. So we'll just keep them going until we can't really get any more out of them. Now this banner, where can we put this? Maybe we just put it up on the side of the house for now. I think that looks pretty cool. Very nice, very nice. When you have a look at it over here, you really do get to see that we've got quite a decent hill. We might actually have to clear out a few more trees in behind there, and maybe a couple on that side. But I think that's a pretty cool idea to be able to go down and yeah, be able to maybe put a little bit of a windmill over that far side. So we'll swing down here and just have a quick look at our sugarcane, because we're going to need a stack of paper as well. We're going to have to keep the sugarcane growing and harvesting, and do all those sorts of survival type things that need to be done. And then yeah, we should be able to sort of progress to starting to get better enchants and what have you. But I think we're going to run out of time to do any interior designing this episode. It's really been a bit of a tool chest episode where we've got ourselves a stack of gear, and we ended up with 5 stacks of logs in that. It was about 12-13 minutes before the pillagers turned up. So that's pretty decent. 5 stacks of logs, a heap of leaves, that sort of stuff. So I'm going to go and put all this away and basically, yeah, sign it off at that bit. Got the old helmet on, so we'll have to take that off. But again, thank you very much for watching, everybody. And if you did like this episode, where we're just generally getting resources and that sort of stuff, please let me know by giving the video a thumbs up. And let me know if you would like to see another episode of the actual playthrough where we do this sort of, sort of resource gathering episode. Otherwise, I think I will definitely be looking at doing a Toolchest Twitch stream. That's right. I'm going to give it a crack. I'm going to see what it's all like, and just gives us that little bit more time to do some more interesting stuff like building and the adventuring sort of side of things that we all know and love about Minecraft. So once again, if you liked it, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when I do another actual playthrough episode. Thanks very much, everybody, and we'll see you next time.